Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd. So I have some cool figures that I am just so excited to show off. Let me go and plug my iPad in. I didn't realize it was almost dead. And let me go ahead and log in to go-to channel. Oh, I went to All Music Fans channel. How cool is that? There we go. There's the video. And it should be starting soon on my channel here. So I got my desk all cleaned up, got my collector over there, kind of cool. Got this cool Egyptian background on my TV. And I got these figures ready to open. Hooray! Hey, Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures, thanks for joining us. And where are my scissors? Here they are. I got my scissors ready. So let's start at the beginning. Oh, the way back at the beginning. When I was a kid, I used to collect these toys called Micronauts. Micronauts! And I used to love my Micronauts. They were my favorite figures. And this was a figure known as Pharoid. And Pharoid, when you opened him up, he had this time chamber. And there he is. So cool. It's my original one. Yes, I put the glow-in-the-dark stickers on there when I was like 9 years old. And let me do a sound check really quick. Cool. Hey, Ronald. Hey, Juan Solo. Thanks for joining us. Yes, happy Father's Day. And so this got me started on my liking Egyptian stuff. Now, granted, this has turned really yellow over the years. I gave it to my own son, and he had it for a number of years. And then one day, he's like, Dad, I don't need these anymore. And he gave them back to me. And so I got them back all yellowed. I'm like, what? Did he have them in the sun? Looks like he had them in the sun like this going across, because this side's not very yellowed. But this side, oof. So it's supposed to be like this nice cool gray inside there. Anyway, so this got me hooked on the whole Egyptian thing when I was a kid. And then I went and saw the King Tut exhibit, and it was kind of fun, did hieroglyphics and everything else, and fun stuff. And then we got the classics line, this guy right here. There was some stuff in between too. And just kind of having fun with it. And then, of course, we got Rap Trap and some other stuff. Now, I did go, I forgot to put a link to this, and got this cool Pharaoh chamber here. Oh, that I've shown in a different video before. And I should put a link to that. Sorry about that. And it came with this cool little box right here, which is pretty cool. You know, if you were just to switch this top out with a different top, it could look like the Ark of the Covenant. That's crazy how much the boxes look similar. Which makes sense, because obviously the Israelites were in... I got it backwards. The Israelites were in Egypt for a long time, so of course their things would be similar in build. All right, so with that, here are the figures. Dun 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 dun, and they are ancient Egypt characters. So we have Anubis here, and we have Basset over here. And there they are. So cool. Oh, Charles, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yes, not to go on a sad, morbid thing, but yeah, my father passed away a couple years ago as well. It was not good. Anyway, let's go ahead and get these open instead of focusing on the sad things. And we'll just take this plastic off of here. We'll just look at how cool these boxes are. Now, these came in another box that was packaged in, and the Four Horsemen did a pretty good job packaging them. They had brown paper all around, so that was kind of nice. Nice. David, sorry to hear that. All right. So on the back, they have a whole entire thing explaining who they are and what they are. We have a dog guy. We got a cat guy. Catwoman. It's Catwoman. And I'm not going to go into the whole entire back of this. You can read it yourself when you get them. They're also listed online. They have all the stuff listed online. Yeah, the boxes are really cool. Look at that. Click at that. All right. That's funny. On this box, it has the dog. On this box, it has the cat. And you turn it, and it's the cat on the dog box and the dog on the cat box. Or however you want to say it. Let's go and open up the magnetic thing. And boom, boom, boom. It looks so cool. Let's open up this one. There we go. Now, at first, I was not going to get these figures. I actually was like, I don't need them. Don't need them. Don't need them. Don't need them. And then finally, they were saying they're going to end really soon. And I'm like, you know what? I do want them. I've liked the Egyptian stuff for so long. Now, I'm not going to use them as they were intended for originally. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's kind of cool looking. This one has the same one, I take it. Yes, they both have the same backdrop. So I'm not going to use them as what the Egyptians intended them for. I'm going to use them as different characters in my storyline. As you probably noticed, I have not been using the actual title of the figures at all in this video. Hey, my day was good. Went to church and went to my son's house for Father's Day. It was really a lot of fun. Thanks for asking, Eric. All right, let's go ahead and start with the dog guy because I'm more excited about the Catwoman. So let's go ahead and open up Anubis. Anubis. It's kind of nice to have these pieces that go around it. I just slide that right over there. And I need some scissors. Where did I stick my scissors? There they are. I threw them in the garbage box because that's where scissors belong, right? Yes, thank you, Juan Soto. All right, let's pull this out. Oh, losing his heads. Losing the heads. All right, so here is the figure. Now what's cool about this is the 4 Horsemen sculpted and made these figures. Wow, they got a whole entire book about their whole entire life. I'm probably not going to worry too much about that. I'm more interested in the figures, so we're not going to dive into this. Let's check out. Now, it comes with a lot of cool stuff. Lots of cool stuff. Which is also kind of why I wanted it, was for all the cool stuff. Oh, there we go. Look at how big this box is compared to the other one. I like the gold on it better too. He's got extra human feet. He's got a tail. He's got this dog-like creature thing. We'll figure out how that goes. He has the Ankh. He has one of those jars for the organs. Weird eye symbol with a spot to somehow plug in somewhere. I think this is a different neck. I'm not sure what it is. Probably to raise his head up higher. Now I wish I would have brought that hot water in here. I may have to get that because it's really tight. Some sort of angle bracket. We'll leave the rest in the package. And we have his staff here. Oop. Extra head. What? Oh. And then we have the wires of power holding the figure in place. All right, he's got these cool cat-like feet. And look at all of the stuff Lots of articulation. Let's go and talk about articulation. We have our ankle articulation. We have our single jointed knee. Hooray! We have an upper thigh cut. And this is cloth right here. It's really nice. This is really soft rubber. So is that. And then we have his waist moving. Ooh, ah. And then we have his shoulder joint. Oh, my light's dying. No! Should have charged the lights before this video. There we go. Then we have a shoulder joint here, which is a little bit frozen. Then we have a single jointed elbow, and then wrist back and forth. Now be careful, these are actually sharp. Sharp, sharp. And then of course his head moves too. And like I said, he has an extra neck piece, so you can swap that neck out and give it more of a humanoid neck if you want to. So it all comes apart just like that. So you can swap in the angry dog head, or you can swap in a more artistic looking dog. I actually like the head he comes with, so yep. So I'm gonna go with that. I wonder how this comes out. I've never had a male figure before from this line. I've only bought in female figures, so bear with me while I check this out and see. I don't want to break it. It looks almost the same. Why would they give me a second neck that looks so similar? It just has less wrinkles on it. I don't see much of a difference in this neck. So I'm just going to leave this one on. I don't see a reason why to change it. Look at that. Look at that. Ah, dog man. Like the tall Batman ears. No, 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 no. Very cool. Very cool. And now let's look at him next to a classics figure for height. Pretty decent. I mean, he works well for height. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm thinking about scanning this figure in and then creating one that looks like stone. And then I could have him off to the side like a guard, like he comes to life into that figure. And then I could just swap them out with the stone one. I think they're really cool. All right, let's figure out how this box works. Okay, obviously the alabaster jar goes inside. And the dog somehow attaches to something somewhere. Oh, I got it upside down. Dun, dun, dun. I should have known that. I should have known that. Fit, form, and function. There we go. Oh, that's scary. Take this. I should take that off first. Oh, the top comes off again. Oh, look at that. Okay, remember to put the back legs in first. It's easier that way. There we go. The tail's a little loose on there. Now, I'm not sure what this angle's for. No, I lost the... Oh, it's a display museum piece. So you can put that on there and put it on a shelf or something. Ooh. See? Dun, 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 dun. Let's throw his extra parts in the box. Oh, that head doesn't fit. You have to fit. I have to store you somewhere. There we go. If you crank the head sideways, it fits. And we will throw that in there too, what the heck. And let's give him his staff. Wait a sec. He has no extra hands? Really? Really? No, he's got to have extra hands. Here they are. He has an extra bag of plethora of hands. Plethora of hands. Hey, Rickster. The Egyptian Ark of the Covenant. Yeah, it does look very similar to that. Look at all these hands. Some of these look so similar. I don't even know what the difference is between them. What am I missing? They look the exact same. Oh, this one's articulated, and this one is not articulated. Oh, this one's articulated up and down. Oh, so if you want to hold the sword aloft. Oh, that's clever. 4 horsemen, that's awesome. So you got one that goes up and down and one that goes left and right. And then you got the claw version and the non-claw version. So let's go ahead and pull this out. And let's put the claw hand in there. So you can hold his staff. Open your hand. I got another dead light. Okay, hold on, you guys. I had to go charge these lights so they'll be ready later because I'm going to probably go extra long on this video. So let's see. Let's see which lights are alive, which lights are dead. C's working. B's dead. And A is dead. I'm going to go charge A and B. Go right back. Alright, my lights are plugged in and charging. Hopefully they will last until C dies. Yes, live again. You know, I'm going to put this on low power. There we go. The light will last a little bit longer. A little bit longer now. So if you wanted to, you could put his human feet on, make him more humanoid. So let's take a look at that neck again. Maybe it goes back and forth instead of left and right. Nope, it still goes up and down. I do not know what the difference is between those necks. Todd is going blind. That's funny you should say that. Fit. Let's see. Notice the digital in the... Oh. Yeah, I noticed the little digits in the back, but it's just ever so slight. Yeah, this one has it though too. And besides this right here, I mean, it's not that big of a deal to make a whole new head. A whole new head. Just for those little marks right there. I suppose. The 4 horsemen always do an amazing job, so... Excellent job, guys. What's cool is it has cutouts here on the back, so if you add the wings or whatever, you can have those on there if you find a pair of wings you like. Okay. Now I got more stuff to store in here. I have a plethora of hands to store in there. But then you have your box, man. Store all your parts. Let's put his tail on. He's got to have the tail. Ah, he's got a hole for the tail. That's just in case. I suppose I should probably weed it through the hole first. I'll just do this kind of thing. Well, that didn't work. It just all came out. We'll just jam it on there. Jam on it. Jam on it. I'll just have it go over his cloth. Whoa. It's got a wire in it. Cool, neato, awesome figure. I am happy. Let's just see how close he fits in here. I'm just curious. Because this is made for the mummy figure from the movie line. Nope. Nope. His hips are a little too wide. Let me take his tail off. Maybe this is causing the problem. If I had his human feet on and a different head, he might be able to fit inside there. That's awfully tight. Awfully tight. All right. Almost. I bet you the female figure will fit in there, though. All right, so what it comes with is this cool thing with the dog on it and this cool little symbol thing. And, of course, all the extra parts, the heads, all the other pieces in there. And very cool. And extra feet if you want to swap them out. I like the dog feet, so they're staying. And the detailing on it is just immaculate. I cannot believe all the awesome detailing on this thing. It's so cool. All right. Oop. Let me go ahead and slide it all back together. Oop. Forgot the book of knowledge. Close. Close says me. Okay. Now on to Basset. Which is funny because they call certain dogs Basset hounds, and yet the cat creature is named Basset. I just think that's kind of funny. All right. Ba ba ba. Let's look at the box first. Ooh, like I said, the Four Horsemen did an amazing job on these. Amazing. And she comes with a lot more plethora of parts, it looks like, which makes sense because she is smaller, so more plastic to weight her out. That's funny. His hands came in a bag. Her hands come in all these, like this, all laid out, and then all different extra pieces. And she has two of these angle brackets to put museum pieces on. But must be a handheld. Must be museum piece, museum piece. Well, let's just start with those. Now the figure I'm waiting for is Isis, because obviously the Isis looks like 2000X Sorceress, which would be really cool to have. Oh, it's not coming out. There we go. Another museum piece. Now let me know what we're doing. I think I got this eye upside down. I think it's supposed to go this way, right? Do me a favor, you guys. Let me know if it should go this way or if it should go this way. I'm not sure. I was trying to look on the figures to see if they don't have that same kind of eye. I don't want to look online right now. Stand. All right, we got another alabaster jar. Do-do-do. We got some weird kind of shield thing she hangs on to, it looks like. Ugh. Wow, this one was a lot of alabaster jars. There's another one. Another one. A basket to put your bottles of wine in. Is that some kind of musical instrument? I don't know. And we got this cat creature. Meow. And lots of heads. Let's get her out of there. All the eyes the correct way. Thank you so much. Ethel Merman. Hey Merman, thanks for joining us. Hey Games, thanks for being here. Godzilla, thanks for being here. Jeff, thanks for being here. Juan Solo, white goes up. Perfect. All right, so here is the cat. The cat's meow. And like always, I'm just going to change her hand out right away. So I know I'm going to have her hold stuff. So let's just yank that out of there. Yow! And I'm going to give her some more claw hands. But the closed fist one. There it is. These come off? Nope. There she is. All right, so you're probably wondering, earlier I told you guys I had a box. I have a box. And I plan on using that box that I bought to alter this figure just a little bit. Where is my box? I just had it. There it is. It's behind me. Now, I put a link in the description to the guy who sold this to me. So if you want to get your own, you can. And no, it did not come from Walmart. It is a custom piece. Probably wondering, what did he get now? Oh, there it is. Now this came way before the figures came. I was hoping the skin color would match. And that is pretty close. So let's go ahead and pop her head off. And let's put her head on. And my concept or idea was that she would be somebody. There we go. Oh, that looks cool. That looks cool. That she'd be somebody in town or somebody close by that would direct our heroes to where the tomb is and be like the... Now, of course, I can't put this back on, unfortunately. But I really like that. Now, I'm going to give her human feet, though. Human feet. So yes, I'm losing the cat feature a little bit. Ugh. Ugh. Maybe I'll have it she turns into the cat or something like Catra. Urgh. And now let's talk about articulation. We have ankle articulation. We have a knee joint, I'm guessing, up there. Yep, single jointed. We have hip articulation. Now her tail's attached already. Looks like it's removable though. I'm not going to yank it off. I kind of like the tail, even though it's humanoid. And then we have the waist. Now this is plastic, this is cloth. And then we have her top half up here, and then we have shoulder, single jointed elbow, and the wrists, of course. There she is. And I really like that new head on her. That looks so cool. It is very fitting of the figure, I think. Selena Kyle. I'm Selena Kyle. All right. I'll just stick this head back in the package. I got the hands I wanted to wear. I'll put the feet back in the package. And let's box it back up. I know, I should probably put some humanoid hands on her too, but I kind of like the cool hands that kind of gives her a little more mysteriousness. She's got sharp fingernails and she still has a tail sticking out. So it's kind of, oops, I lost a hand. Don't be losing hands, man. All right, there we go. Now I got all this stuff. I'll just use this. This is not come with her, but I'm going to use it for these anyway. And keep track of her stuff. I'll put those in the big one. Will the bucket fit in there? She can carry the bucket. She went to fetch a pail of water. She's the woman at the well. There we go. We'll put the lighter in there, whatever that's supposed to be. Keep falling over. Stop falling over. Hooray. That's a bummer this won't fit on anymore. There's no way I'm going to alter that custom head because it's pretty cool. But I'll figure out something. Catwoman. Shapeshifter. There you go. Like the Cat People movie. Where did I put her box? Oh, there it is. I'm going to put this in the box too. Makes me almost want to get two of her. Now here's what's funny, is I bought a head for her because I really wanted to make a humanoid version of her. But I didn't buy a head for him. He's just stuck a dog. You are a dog forever. Urgh. Nice. Let's see. The audition, put it on Facebook. That'd be much better. I'd appreciate that. I don't think it would let you post a link on my YouTube videos. All right, so let's go ahead and compare her with classics. Let me go and grab Adora. Adora! I gotta find her again. There she is. And again, it's cool because the Four Horsemen also sculpted Adora too. So she is a little shorter, but that's okay. I kind of like to have a different heights of characters, and she'll fit right in with the Masters of the Universe. Very cool. All right, so now let's take a look and see what is inside here for those that don't know. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Yes. Where'd you get the gold and navy blue sarcophagus at? I got it on Big Bad Toy Store, and I should have probably put a link on my description for this. I forgot to do that. But if you want, you can come back later. I'll have a link to it so you guys can find it. It came in a set. It came with this too. And it came with a backdrop too. Okay, here we go. This is my custom one. And you can see we got a snake. We got Castle Grayskull. We got a guy holding a sword aloft. Then we have the Horde symbol on here. And there's something written in here. What does that say? What is that? And then on the back, we have another Hordax symbol on the back. Let's go ahead and open this up. Oh, it's Wrap Trap. Wrap Trap. Now this Wrap Trap, it was kind of fun making this. This is actually the helmet from a wrestling figure. And look at that, it lines up with his eyes even. That's so cool. And there you can see Wrap Trap underneath there. And I searched for so long trying to find a sarcophagus that was He-Man size. Finally I had to make my own. I actually got a coffin from Wrestling Guys, but it was too tall. So I cut the bottom of the coffin off, 3D printed this piece on the inside here, so it was the right height. See? And being He-Man figures are wider, I had to make it that. It was the top half that was cut off, or the bottom was cut off, not the top half, otherwise it wouldn't fit. If you slide him down, he starts to get too tight in there. And then I used the model from Stargate for this piece here. And then this face right here is actually Titus from the 12-inch Giant. Titus's face. And then I sculpted all this around with some two-part putty. And then I made these two by, sculpting them in there and stuff. And that's about it. Then I took a bunch of paint from the craft store that looks like rock and stuck that in there. Now if I just close this like this, it's really hard to get back open. So I have to put this little piece in there so I can pull it back open. Now if I use this crowbar that I got from one of the figures, I can kind of get it open. And then I found this from a wrestling figure, and I forgot who it was, Goldberg, I don't know. And there it is. Perfect. Just stick it right in there. And he has this cool crossbow, and he has his cool sword. And that just closes right. Oh, I forgot to put this on. Don't forget the removing strip, because I put this inside and now he's trapped forever. But wait, let's check out some other mummy figures in the line. Mumra. So you can see how Mumra looks too next to him. But then we have the transformed Mumra. Oh, Mumra. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Mumra the ever-living. Ugh. So cool. I love this Mumra figure. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. So cool. All right, I think I'm pretty much Egyptian stuff out now. I think my classics line has more than enough Egyptian stuff in it because... And I think this also came with the same figure I got the mask from. I don't remember. It was a different figure. It was also a wrestling figure of some sort. Now I got little museum pieces. Urgh. That's huge. And of course this came with the other stuff, but it fits in just nicely. There we go. Cool. And then the miniature one for the little people of Eternia. And it all started with this. What is that bird? This bird right here is the crystal bird that is supposed to be Zor that was crystallized by this guy here. Oh! And then I made a stand for it. And the stand is extra tall so that he can hang on to the stand if he chooses to. Oh, and keep the bird close by him. And so then He-Man has to go save Zor while she's in her crystalline state, according to the cartoon. So there it is. The Cat Creature TV movie starring Meredith Baxter. When a rich man dies, some items from a collection of his are stolen, an ancient Egyptian gold amulet, and the mummy that was wearing it. Interesting. Maybe we have to check that out. Yes, he is huge. That's why he cost $60 instead of, what was it? I think they were like $40 at the time. Now they're $55. If you guys want to get these tall stands for your classics birds, they are on my Shapeways store. If you just go to he-bro.com, you can get these stands. I've bought them in red and green, and now I bought a blue one for him. And so they do work nicely for holding up your birds for your classics line. All right, I think that is it. The Cat Creature 1973. What's the name of it? Where'd you get? Oh, yeah. I'll put a link for the sarcophagus in the video later on. Thanks, man. Yeah, I made them because the ones they came with were so short, and it really annoyed me. This is the same height as the original toys were, and then it's thinner here to fit the female hands. See, because their hands are smaller than classics. So this part fits the female hands. And then the male hands, they fit either here or here. So I purposely made this part smaller just for the female hands, so it works both for females or males. Which is funny because in Origins, they made the hands the same size. And I love that in Origins. They can all hold the same weapons. For some reason in Classics, they get the females smaller hands. And it makes sense because they're supposed to be women, so they have smaller hands, but they could have made the opening the same size. And see how it looks on He-Man if he used to hold it. He-Man. Open your hand, He-Man. There we go. Do. See, then you can have his battling bird. Just what I used to do when I was a kid. I'd have He-Man holding Zor, and I'd have Skeletor holding Screech, and I'd have them battling birds with their stands, just like that. Ugh. Oop, oop. That bird just took out Mumra. Anyway, I like him. but I really like her. She is so cool looking. She's the new head. The new head is perfect. Perfect. So again, I have a link to the head in the description if you guys want to get this head. Oh wow, Mattel Creations 50% sales almost over. Thanks for letting us know about that, Games. Yes, we need Princess of Power in Origins style, definitely. This has been fun, showing off these figures and going back and look at some of my old stuff too. But I think that's it. I think I need to get to bed soon. So, any final questions? Or if I missed a question, feel free to repost it. And we hang with Hebrew because he has all the cool toys. Thanks, Ronald. Let's see. So, Hebrew, would you like me to post my edition? Oh, yeah. I already mentioned that. Facebook. Yep. Shapeshifter. I love that. Get the chainsaw. Put her on the table. Selena Kyle. Reminds you of the Bangles song. Yes. Are you going to put LEDs in that collector spaceship? Actually, I'm going to put these right here. Just drop them in there. And I think I might have killed the batteries in this one. I did. And you could fit 3 in there. 1 by Skeletor and 2 in the front by the other guys. You just drop them right in there. And they work really good. So I'm not going to actually take and wire a bunch of LEDs in there. I'm just going to use these lights right here. They work really well. I use them all over the place for everything. And then really easy to change out. And like I said, you can just drop them right in, pull them out. That looks just perfect. That dude did an excellent job customizing that head. I love it. And I didn't tell him what figure it was for. And I'm really happy with how well the color matches. Now it stinks her neck is black, but... And also the female figures, I don't believe the necks are removable. No, they're not, so you're stuck with it that way. But, oh well. Just say it's part of her garb. I might put the cat feet back on here. I left the tail on, I left the hands scruffy. I haven't decided yet. All right, I think that is it. Well, thanks for watching, and like, subscribe, share the video, and we will see one of the episodes in Rio Blast where he is going into an Egyptian tomb, and it should be fun. I should have all the stuff ready for it eventually. I'm working on some sets, and that will be cool. That will be cool. Thanks, Jeff. See you guys later. Good journey. Bye now.